As we talked about in some of our first classes, one of the biggest debates in civil rights historiography today is over chronology and periodization. When did the movement begin? Was it emancipation? Was it the New Deal? Or was it later, in the 1950s and the 1960s? World War II, of course, lies smack in between the 1930s, the New Deal years, and the 1950s. So this period plays a really key role in the way that historians understand the modern Black freedom struggle. It's clear that the war years brought a lot of gains for civil rights, some very important gains, but also proved a profound disappointment to those who were hoping for lasting transformation in American race relations. In the most simple terms possible, the war changed some things and it failed to change others. But understanding the how and why of that, I think, is where things get interesting. So we want to use our time today to talk about some of the ways that Black Americans experienced World War II, responded to it, and the impact of the war years in shaping the post-war civil rights movement. We'll look at some of the gains of the decade and some of the limitations of racial reform in these years. And then we'll talk a little bit about some of the ways that veterans continued to fight for civil rights on the home front after VE and VJ Day.